Welcome into this week's edition of Rolling with Stone. We're on to the second round of the NCAA tournament. Coach Stone, huge weekend for you guys. 8-0 over Prairie View A&M. Could you have asked for a better start to the postseason?
Not really. I mean, the idea was to be sharp, hopefully take care of business in the first half, get the starters off, give everyone a chance to play. It doesn't always work out that way, but it did on this Friday. Obviously, with the NCAA tournament being what it is, we were amped up for the game. Gene and all the offense took care of business, and fortunately we got everybody off the field and got some rest.
You mentioned Janine. I don't think we can talk about Prairie View A&M without talking about her hat trick. Maybe one of the quickest in NCAA history in the first half.
I think the key was we were excited, like I said, from the kickoff. We went after them. They showed us some things early that we could exploit, and we just got the ball to Nina up top, and she's so good in front of goal. When she got those opportunities, she put them away. You know, Heap was great. Krabby had two. Actually, Casey had two. We were pretty relentless until we kind of called off the dogs there at the end and just tried to keep the ball and let the clock run out. But it was a great mentality from our team to come out and play hard. We figured we were the better team, but you still got to win the game. You still got to come to play, and the girls were very professional. And again, that gave our entire bench a chance to play, which they've deserved so much all year. And therefore, you walk off the field with everybody, you know, having a piece of that game, which is nice. We've had some really, really hard first-round games, so it was nice to have one where we got a chance to give everybody some minutes.
How crucial is the rest that the starters got and the experience that the rest of the bench got going forward throughout this run?
It's important that they all have a taste of the NCAA tournament, because now it's a double weekend. If you're able to win on Friday, you have to play on Sunday, or you get to play on Sunday. And so, you know, your team's got to be ready to go deeper into the bench. So it's important, I think, for everybody, and I think confidence was high, and certainly we knew we were the favorite, but again, we had to take care of business, and we did. So we're looking forward now to the next weekend.
Moving on to Friday, you'll face Auburn, who a couple years ago edged you guys out in Alabama. What do you expect this week?
You know, Auburn's been a traditional power in the SEC and in college soccer since I can remember following it. You know, any Karen Hoppa team is going to be athletic, feisty, excited to play. They're very tournament savvy. They know their way around. They're not going to be overwhelmed by being in the second round. They've done that many, many times. So we know what we're up against this weekend. We know it's going to be a lot, and we just hope to be ready for them.
You mentioned it is a double weekend. Should you guys go on in advance to Sunday, you've always been a better team on Sunday.
You know, from probably about 4 years ago, we started making a point of being a good Sunday team. When you don't have the depth, you can't even ask your team to be great on Sunday. You're just going all in on Friday, and you're hoping for the best on Sunday. Once we started getting some depth, we started making a point. Hey, look, the best teams, the teams that win, are teams that win also on Sunday. And it's become part of our mantra. It's become part of who we are. And we're happy to have had a great Sunday season this year. This Sunday would obviously be special. As you can imagine, we haven't even taken a peek at that because it's all about Friday. But, you know, we've certainly set the table for a team that's been ready to play on Sunday. So if we get that chance again, hopefully we will be ready.
You mentioned to me on selection show day that really the message is just to be good at what you do, that you're not really trying to tweak anything in the postseason. But what's been the message throughout this week in practice? You had such a dominating first-round win. Now you go into Auburn on Friday.
Yeah, I don't think we read too much into the dominating win. Like I said, I think it was we were the clear-cut favorite. That we did what was expected. The nice thing about the region that we've been drawn into is Florida, Cal, Auburn, and Texas Tech all like to pass the ball, and that is a unique foursome. I'm looking around the country, and there's some battle of wills out there where one team's just kicking it as hard as they can, and one team's trying to pass it. All four of these teams are possession-oriented. They all like to play a fairly attractive style, and I think, therefore, you just got to be good at what you're good at. Both teams are going to have to be good at what they're good at and try to take a little bit away from the other team. And I think that makes this regional attractive. It could also make it a bit of a chess match. And, heck, it could grind to a halt. I don't know what we're going to encounter. I just know that this week it wasn't about new things. It was about what we're good at, what we do, polish it up, keep practice short, keep everybody sharp. And so far, you know, that's what we've done.
Well, best of luck this weekend. You can catch the Red Raiders at 2 p.m. Central Time as they face Auburn in Gainesville. You can also catch that game on the SEC Network all weekend long, and should they advance, they would play on Sunday as well. Keep it here at Texas Tech TV for all the highlights, as well as texastech.com for any information you may need going forward through the College Cup.